Welcome back to RBD channel. Namaskar to all viewers. Have a nice day. Friends, in the ongoing war between Iran and Israel, it is a moot point which country is the aggressor. If any country takes action in its defense and does preemptive strike on its hostile country, should it be labeled as aggressor? In my opinion, not at all. Israel was not the aggressor, as it did preemptive strike on Iran, anticipating a massive Iranian attack on its nuclear installation and other military assets very soon. As it is well known, the relations of both the countries have always been at low ebb for the past many decades. Israel has been at wars with its neighboring countries for long due to a deep rooted hatred with each other religions. All Arab countries, barring a few ones, do not like Israel in their neighborhood, and so Israel has always been on their targets. Hamas, Hezbollah, and Houthis, terrorist organizations, are the Iran proxies targeting Israel. Their one and only one target is Israel. Israel is the only country in the Middle East which feels itself as more insecure. It will not be an exaggeration to state that Israel has an existential threat. Under such circumstances, there was no option before Israel except to attack Iran, aiming at paralyzing its military and nuclear sites. Friends, Israel knows how to keep itself secure given the hostile environment around it. Keeping Iran being very close to acquiring nuclear weapons in view, not only the Israel security but also other Arab countries were in great danger. Possession of nuclear weapons by Iran and its past history may become a major flashpoint of war in the Middle East at any time. IAEA, in its report, has already clearly stated that Iran has sufficient quantity of enriched uranium to manufacture around 10 atom bombs. In view of this, USA, with the mediation of other Arab countries, has been doing its best to reach out a nuclear deal with Iran, but all attempts in vain due to one region or the other to non-agreement on deal conditions. Iran was not serious for deal at all and instead indulged in rhetoric to threaten USA, Israel, etc. USA, Israel, and a few other Arab countries wanted that Iran should abandon its nuclear program. That is, enrichment of uranium material was not up to the level required for the production of nuclear weapon. Moreover, Israel has also been in the war with Gaza Hamas for almost 2 years, and its ending is nowhere in sight due to Iran's constant support to Hamas, Hezbollah, and Houthis terrorist outfits against Israel. All these regions compelled Israel to attack on Iran. Friends, on Friday, Israel launched its Operation Rising Line to roll back Iranian threat to its very survival. Israel conducted an extensive series of strikes on the headquarters of Iranian Defense Ministry and also the headquarters of SPND nuclear project. These strikes are reported to be killed and also senior scientist experts involved in Iran's nuclear program. Around 10 hours later from Israel's attack, Iran also retaliated massively with a barrage of missiles and drones targeting the north and central region of Israel, where much more destruction of military assets, civilian areas, and energy infrastructure was confirmed by Israelis also. Iran's Natanz nuclear enrichment facility and a nuclear research site in Isfahan were severely hit in the strikes. Friends, Israel strikes were very much focused, precise, and measured. There was pinpoint hitting of all the targets, and that was done without any loss of fighter jets engaged in operation. How did it become possible? Friends, it became possible because Israel did it on the pattern of India's attack on Pakistan under Operation Sindoor recently. First of all, Iran's air defense system, radars, etc., were destroyed, and then Israel's fighter jets entered into Iranian airspace. Around 200 fighter jets at a time engaged in operation and hovered over Tehran for around 2.5 hours without any Iranian resistance. Friends, exchange of fresh attacks between both the countries are going on. Each side focusing strikes on their military and nuclear assets, air bases, energy infrastructures, etc. After Israel attack, Iran has halted production at its world's largest gas field, South Pars, an oil refinery and Saharan oil depot located in Tehran itself have also been hit. In response to Israel's attacks, Iran has also unleashed retaliatory deadly strikes on it. Iran has made clear that if any country supports Israel against Iran, Iran will act decisively with harsh response. Friends, as of now, no country has come in open support either with Israel or with Iran, though the indirect involvement may not be ruled out. USA has said that it has nothing to do with the conflict between both. Any attack on it by Iran would trigger an all-out war. Mr. Trump has urged Tehran to reach a deal on its nuclear program before there's nothing left. Israel has warned Iranians in or around military weapons production facilities and also other support institutions to leave these areas immediately and not return till further notice. Israel has also closed its airspace to incoming and outgoing civilian flights for the next 3 days. All these indications make clear that the war will escalate. Friends, I think the war may come to an end if Iran agrees to the following. One, abandonment of its proxy war policy against Israel through Hamas, Hezbollah, and Houthis terrorist groups. And abandonment of its nuclear program aiming at manufacturing of nuclear weapons. Hope the better sense will prevail with both the countries, more particularly Iran. There is a solution to every problem. It is their responsibilities to de-escalate the things and stop the war. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Your support will keep me motivated to serve you better. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.